Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Akiesha Foster, your small business consultant and coach. And today we're going to dive into the world of proposal writing. And today we're specifically going to focus on the kickoff meeting. And if you want to know, we recorded our last video on the schedule. So if you haven't seen that video, please go back and watch that video. But this is a series, and we're just taking each part of the proposal writing process and breaking it down for small business who do not have, they're still new, building their proposal library, building their proposal processes, and just need a little bit of help. And this is for our solopreneurs, our solo business owners who are still trying to do it on their own, and then for small teams. And what we do is we break down each portion of the proposal process so you can set up a basic foundation to win government contracts. But if you don't have a basic foundation or a start, how can you start winning proposals? So, this is essential to have in your proposal process. So now in this video, we're going to talk about the essential documents for a kickoff meeting. So I recommend you have the proposal brief, just an overview of that proposal. And then the official document outlining the client's requirements and then their expectations. So that's why you have the RFP. You've done this stuff before you have gotten to the kickoff meeting. You have everything prepared. So I just want to make sure we reiterate that you've done this before, prior to the kickoff meeting. You've done these things, and then the next phase, you're going to have your kickoff meeting. Okay. So you did the official document outline of the client's requirements and expectations. Now the scope of work or performance work statement, you're going to get all the detailed descriptions of tasks, the deliverables, and project timelines. So you want to make sure you have those. And then the team roles and responsibilities, who's going to be doing what. Clearly defining those roles and responsibilities for each team member. Now, like I said, if you are solo, then you're doing it all, but you're documenting it because you're not going to be doing it continuously. What you're doing is you're going to put yourself out of business with that so you can work on developing strategies and teaming partners, going to your events, and while your team is getting everything ready and prepared. So that is important for you as a solo small business owner, is to make sure that you are building it for a team, whether it be you just have an assistant helping you get all the documents prepared and ready, or if you decide to have a small team, whether it be you have a business person doing the business development, the capture management, and the proposal writing. That's more of a hybrid approach, or just a proposal writer and a proposal manager. And it depends on how you want to structure your business. Okay. Then you want to talk about the timeline. So we've already talked about the schedule, how to create the proposal schedule, which you will be discussing in the meeting. Then ensure that you have a communication plan. However, everybody going to be providing the information and getting it back to the proposal manager if you have a small team. If not, then you have all that information already available. Now, how long should the kickoff meeting be? Now, what is critical is make sure you use that time most effectively. And it all depends on the complexity of the proposal. If it's very short, like 10 to 25 or 30 pages, then the meeting won't be as long. It just depends on how complex the proposal is. But that's why it's important to draft the agenda Before you have that kickoff meeting, make sure you have a draft agenda. So how many minutes should we focus on the clear scope of work, the average duration of time of how long we should take to write on each section. So just basically managing the expectations and considering the workload. That is very important. And then also you want to make sure you did a bid decision, a brief bid decision on why you think you should go after this opportunity, because you can discuss that more in your kickoff meeting if you have a small team. But like I said, if you're solo, then you know you're doing that, you're walking through the process, so eventually the goal is to have a team so you can go after more opportunities, because many hands make light work. And if you're trying to do everything, you're missing out on some things, you see, because you're working in the business, on the business, you're doing everything, and you're not the subject matter of everything. You might have someone that can come on and provide that expertise, and that will save you so much time. Now, when you're assigning those tasks, make sure you put them on a spreadsheet, assigning those tasks to everybody who's going to be a part of the proposal, because it's important that you do those things so that way you can ensure that all the time is been delegated in a efficient manner. And then how long will you be collaborating with the team? So, if you need any subcontractors to be attending the meeting, or if you have other people like consultants coming in and they need to be attending the meeting, they need that time because they have other clients. So, because they have other clients, make sure you have done the research, and then the meeting is going to be productive, because they have to schedule that in their schedule as well when you're dealing with a consultant. And as you embark on your proposal writing journey, remember that a well executed kickoff meeting sets the tone for the entire project, ensuring that you have the essential documents in place and tailor the meeting duration for the specific needs of the project. If you only need an hour, then only use an hour. And too many times I've seen that meetings of get off or will start going into the eaches. The meeting is only designed to get the clear focus, to go over the documents that's needed. So also bringing in your draft executive summary, putting together the when things, but we'll go over more in a different video, each part of it, because I believe then I give the basic overview of what it takes, but then you have to go into the eaches and really explain what the executive summary is. Because many times small business will do an executive summary like it's not for the proposal. So it is important that you have an executive summary that encompass that proposal. And then bring the resume template, because everyone creates their resumes differently. So you want to make sure when the proposal the evaluator who's looking at that proposals, everybody's proposals are dress. Everyone's looking the same, they're looking for the same information in the same areas. So that's important too, and we will be recording a video on that in future videos. And then a template for the past performance. So if you have those essential documents, you should have a very good meeting with your team. But the key is get a basic foundation first. And then as you grow and as you continue to go after other opportunities, your process is going to change is going to shift, because you're going to become, the learning curve is going to be not as bad, because now you know how to do it, and you know what works and what doesn't work, because you've tested it several times and you just keep improving the process. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more valuable tips and gems. And until next time, take care. Have a good one. Bye now.